Hi guys, it's Bella. Welcome to Beauty on a Budget, and as you could see from my thumbnail, it's all about matte lipsticks. I want to go through sort of the matte finish on a lot of things really. I don't normally touch on a matte foundation, although there are some that have worked, so it's finding those individual ones. A lot veer clear of matte lipsticks, and I can understand why. Because they can make your lips look very flat. They can also show a lot of the creases and lines that we have in our lips when we grow older. So yeah, I can understand why we do that. I want to show you 5 different matte lipsticks on myself, and show you what works for me, and ones that I don't think so. They're different types. I find, all in all, that if I have a problem with a matte lipstick, or one that I'm not too keen on myself, it's usually the liquid lipsticks. So first of all, I'll show you the bullet ones. Now this one is Rose Awakening. It's one of the Avon matte lipsticks. I think they brought them out about 2 years ago. I think they're the nearest lipsticks to MAC that I've tried. The kind of budget range, high street range, from MAC, I would say they're the nearest to MAC in consistency and lasting power. But I'm sure there's others, that's just the ones that I've found. So they're in a black packaging like this. This is Rose Awakening, and this is the one that I've got on at the moment. So it's matte, but it's not going into all the creases or crevices, or it's not bleeding. I purposely didn't put on a lip liner so that you'd be able to tell with the bleeding. So there's not a lot of bleeding. There isn't any, I don't think, is there? See, up my nose, that's not very nice, is it? But there's no bleeding. I quite like the colour of this one. I quite like the staying power. And as I say, personally, I think this is the nearest. If you can get away with a MAC matte, I think this is the nearest consistency to it. Let's see what we got next. So this one now is the Colour Rich Mattes by L'Oreal, and this particular one's called Plum Tuxedo. It looks quite nice on the lips. It does look nice on the lips. It's not feathering, as you can see. I'm sorry, doing some gardening outside. It's not feathering, as you can see. It doesn't feather at all during the day. It does drag a little more as you put it on, as opposed to the Avon one. I would say the finish is a little more dry, but not uncomfortably dry. The lasting power is very good. But as I said, as you're applying it, and I apply it straight from the bullet, it tends to pull just a little bit more than the Avon one does. So that's L'Oreal's Colour Rich Plum Tuxedo matte lipstick. Okay, so this one, I bet you've all guessed it. This is MAC's Velvet Teddy. I think MAC's lipsticks are, I just think that they're my favourite all-time lipsticks. They are, not that I can always afford them, and maybe you can't either. So, you know, just trying to show you a few alternatives. Goes on nice and creamy. It does dry very matte. Extremely matte, but it doesn't feather. None of these that I'm showing you feather. And the colour is perfect. It's a perfect everyday colour. It's a lovely consistency, and it doesn't drag. It doesn't. That's one of the things I find hard with matte lipsticks, is when you're putting them on, they tend to drag. If you put a gloss underneath, not a gloss, a balm underneath or a primer, for me, they don't seem to last as long. But again, that's just my taste. That's just how it works on my body chemistry. They just don't seem to last as long. So you haven't got a lot of dragging. I don't like that dragging feeling, which you can get a little bit with the L'Oreal ones. So I tend to sort of dab it and then, you know, spread it and dab it and spread it. But no, you don't get that trouble with the MAC. And I'm not saying that I like all their matte lipsticks. I don't. Not on me. Not on my complexion. I don't. But this one is... It's just a perfect matte, really. And the colour's spot on for me. So let's see what we got next. Okay, so this is a W7. And it's called Easy. It's their Velvet Secret liquid liquid lipstick line. And they're mattes. I don't really like a lot of the feel of liquid lipsticks on my matte liquid lipsticks. If anything's going to tend to feel like it's dry on my lips and feel like it's pulling my lips together, I would say it's definitely the liquid ones. And I have tried quite a few over the time. This one is called Easy. At the moment you can't see, but if I kind of do this, can you see how it dries a little bit in there? So, yeah, they last. That's the one good thing I will say about liquid lipsticks, is that they do last. But I just don't, I'm not 100% comfortable with the feel of them on my lips. And as I said, I've tried quite a few. I'm not overly keen on this colour on me. It does look better in the winter if I'm wearing a aubergine or purpley kind of top. It does look quite nice then. It's not a colour that I would wear a lot in the summer. But that looks like that. Last one coming up. Okay, and this is my last one. What's the matter with my hair? This is my last one. This is, although not my favourite colour, this is my last one as far as liquid lipsticks go. This is by Sleek. It's their matte lipsticks. They're called Matte Me. And this is Velvet Slipper. The reason I like these is I'm not keen on this colour. It darkens your teeth. It doesn't make your teeth look very nice, which I haven't got particularly nice teeth anyway. So I try to pick a lipstick that would make them look better. The thing I do like about this one, and it doesn't always work with liquid lipsticks, is that you can put a gloss over the top of this, or you can line it up with a lighter gloss, and it won't disappear. Some of them, if I was to put a gloss over that one, it would kind of break the matte lipstick up, break the liquid lipstick up. But if I put it over this one, it doesn't. So the Sleek one is the one that lasts much longer. I'm not too keen on this colour. Not really my sort of colour. But I do like the consistency, and I do use it because I go over it with different glosses. So, what do you think? Mattes, yes or no? I prefer the bullets. I haven't really got a favourite out of all of them. I use them all. I've got to be honest, I use them all, including the liquid ones. But for liquid ones last longer. They do. For me, they do. But I prefer the feeling on my lips of a bullet lipstick. Okay, so that was that one, guys. Hope you liked that. Like I always say, I hope you like my videos. I will see you again on Tuesday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. You take care of yourselves. Now, hang on. Where are we in the week? Tuesday. Is it? You might see me before. Well, I won't be vlogging until this arm's a bit better. But I might do a little bit live stream. I won't be live streaming. That's what I meant to say. But I might do a vlog, what I want to do for you. A vlog, it's a little bit of my life every day. That might be next week. Keep your eye out for me. See you later, guys. Have a lovely weekend. Love you all. Bye.